There is no separation. Even when there are thoughts of separation mean nothing to this. Nothing has built-in meaning. Any meaning may seem to arise in this spaciousness, but there is no ultimate meaning for anything in this. It is just simply an appearance. This is meaningless already. Everything is meaningless.
When people say that things are meaningless, doctors usually give them drugs. Yeah, you say it with such glee. It's all just stories. What stops us from, doesn't that get boring after a while?
Yeah, there can be interesting stories, boring stories, you know. But even to say there are interesting stories and boring stories is just a story. This is nothing already. All is imagined, if I should say. All is imagined. Even stories are imagined by no one. Because if you were to look for a story, where is the story? Where is the story of your life? Where is it? Except as an imagination, as a memory, something that is memorized. It can never really be pointed at. This is all there is. This, as meaningless as it is all there is. The meaning can be given, anything may arise. Nothing is really suppressed. There's nothing here that is trying to say, no, you shouldn't give meaning, you shouldn't do this and that. Even saying you shouldn't do this and that doesn't mean anything. There's really nothing to be done here. And this is aliveness. This is spacious aliveness. It's not just a space, blank space, in a way. It is aliveness. It is that which is always there, with or without questions. It is that which is undisturbed. It is, in a way, your resting place. When what seems to be the mind is resting in that, as that, then it is seen that there is no suffering, there is no separation, there is no division, there is nothing missing, there is nothing lacking. All those were just ideas because of the busy mind or the attention that is going to the mind, and it identifies with stories and what seems to be happening. Firstly, it identifies with the body, then it takes itself to be the body, and it identifies as well with the stories. Then it seems as if the stories are real, and it is the victim. But it is just a thought. At the end of the day, it's just a thought arising from the totality. It is nothing. It is not special. So, in a way, this is beautiful. Even when the apparent mind says, I don't see anything beautiful in this. Yet, even that which says, I don't see anything beautiful, it is that which is beautiful, appearing to say, I don't see anything beautiful. It is that which is undisturbed, appearing to say, but I'm suffering. I don't seem to find a way through this suffering. So nothing matters to this because everything is this already. So Nkosi Charles is just a story. There's no real Charles, there's no real Nkosi that is talking about anything. All those are just ideas, mind-made ideas. All these are just imagined in this. All these are just memorized in a way. There's no past, no present, therefore no future. There's just this aliveness, which is already timeless. Timeless, appearing as time, appearing as everything, yet it's nothing. So the one who appears to think, the one who appears to have different ideas, the one who appears to try to do things, go to work, come back from work. It is this already. There is no one there who's separate from this. It is this appearing as that, as somebody moving around. And when that collapses, or the body collapses, it is always seen that there wasn't anyone. Well, it is not even necessary for a body to collapse for that to be seen. That can be seen as well while the body is still alive in a way. That can be seen through by no one.
So when I meditate in the mornings, you know, I sit down and my mind keeps on churning out stuff, just doing whatever it does. And then usually I think, I think for a second, oh, I need to be meditating. And then, I've done it enough that all the thought just evaporates immediately. And then everything just seems very hard. I don't know how to say it. It's just hard. And I'm not thinking for a minute. And I feel part of some sort of solid oneness. But then I wonder, I don't know. Then what? I'm very tired. I'm jet lagged. That's why I seem to be falling asleep here. But the mind thinks of what's in it for the mind, I guess, of the body. What's the utility of this? I realize, it's just a dream, die soon. You're not really this body anyway. You don't really have much control over this body or the way things turn out. But still, there's this process of sort of co-opting this. Thought about how to co-opt this. I don't know. Manifestation, being more relaxed, et cetera, et cetera. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, it has been said that it's stop thinking and just be. Mm. But yet, even even when thinking is 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 already happening, it can be seen that uh, the silence is there underneath thinking. The silence is always there, whether there is an apparent activity or not. The silence, this and the step silence, it doesn't depend on the mind being quiet or when there is no activity for it to be what it is. It's already there, even in the midst of that. Yet it may seem to be noticed when the mind is quiet in a way. But it doesn't mean that it's not there when the mind seems to be busy. It's always there. But yet it can be noticed when the mind is quiet, when there is no thinking happening.
So why bother meditating then?
Well, if there's a desire that arises in this, that wants to see, I want to see, then an effort may seem to be made to see, to quiet thoughts. Not that there is anyone who wants to see. It's just a desire arising from the totality already, that which is already seen by no one. It arises and something seems to say, I want to see, I want to know the totality. But when the totality is about to be found, that one collapses and it is recognized that it was already totality. In the first place, there wasn't anyone. There wasn't anything that was seeking for totality. It's more like a plane, if I should say. It's a game.